What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I've gotten a couple of comments about the spreadsheet that I created about the exit plan for Terra Luna Classic. And a couple of comments, or a lot of comments, were good. They were saying, oh, this is amazing. This is exactly what I needed. Where can I find this? If you want to find it, it's over on Patreon. I have the link down below. You can sign up for Patreon and get it. But mainly when we think about what's going on here and we see $400 to $100 million, that's completely absurd, right? You think of it and you're like, there's no way that that could be true. There's no way that that could happen. Well, it can happen, but that's not what I'm trying to sell to you guys. That's not what I'm trying to talk to you guys about. It's a bigger picture than just looking at turning a small amount into a larger amount. There's more of a message behind it that I hope that a lot of people will grasp. And I've noticed that there's a bunch of people that have grasped it. I can't say that word. That have basically taken all of it in. But there's a lot of other people that I've seen the comments that come across and saying, you're preaching the wrong message to investors, to new investors, to anybody that's watching your channel. And I totally understand where you're coming from. And I like the comment. I like the discussion that we can have about it. So I wanted to break it down a little bit more and tell you guys where I'm coming from with this. So before we get started, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. And if you guys want to check out my links down below, feel free to check out those links. One of those being for Twitter, for Instagram, for TikTok, all of that stuff. Feel free to check out those links. As well as if you guys want a Profits apparel shirt, feel free to pick up one. You can pick up a long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodie, joggers, all of that stuff. But this is a spreadsheet that I'm talking about. I'm sorry if I'm blinding you. I tried to fix some things the other day with this. I put it in dark mode, but it still shows the spreadsheet as white because it kind of has to. I could change it all to gray, but then it would change all these colors to gray as well. So it's a problem. It's a big problem that I have because I'm blinded as much as you're blinded. But let's show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go through this scenario to where somebody asked me about a small account. What if someone's holding 2 million coins? Can they still become a millionaire from it? Well, the key words there is like, can they, right? Yes, they can, but is it likely? Probably not, because what we're looking for is to spread the message of accepting profit. Someone said it in the live stream, is that if you can, or if it's good enough to take a screenshot, it's good enough to take profit, right? That's what you should do, right? Anyways, let's go through this scenario and then I'll talk about what the message is behind it. So if you have 2 million, and you only spent $200 on that 2 million, you scroll down and you get to a level of a half a penny. It's at $10,000. Are you going to take profit at that point? You turn $200 into $10,000. Maybe. Let's say you take a small portion of it. Most likely you're going to take maybe half of it. But let's say you take a small portion of it and you take 500,000, right? 500,000 will give you 2,500. Well, now you're comfortable to hold on to it for a little bit more. It gets to a penny. Maybe you take another 100,000, right? And that's another $1,000. You currently have 1,000 or 1.4 million left. Wait till it gets to another level, right? And it gets to 20 cents, right? You take another, maybe you take 400,000, right? That's $80,000, total of $83,500. If you go all the way down to about 50 cents, you take another maybe 100 or 200,000. Right, that's another $100,000, so total $183,000. If you go down to $1, now it's at $800,000. Do you take the whole thing? There's a chance that people will take the whole thing. They decide to take, let's say they take half of it, right? You take 400,000, right? Well, now that's 40,000. You take 400,000, that's $400,000, $583,000. Now it gets above $5. You take another 200,000, you take half of it, right? That's $1 million, $1.5 million. Now you still have 200,000 that's left for the remainder of that time, right? $10, $20, $40, whatever it's at. Let's say it gets to $10 and you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm taking the whole entire thing. right? That's turning $200 that you just spent, right? So 2 million coins into $3.5 million. Now, that may sound amazing to you, that turning 2 million coins into $3.5 million may sound amazing, that you only spent $200 on that. But that's not the message, right? The message is not for you to just accept or wait to get $3.5 million. Anything could happen within this scenario. We could see it completely shut down and no more burning ends up happening, right? The 1.2% burn doesn't happen at all, right? We don't know what's going to happen within that Terra scenario. So the message behind this is to find a place to take profit. You should have an exit plan. And if things go sour, you still are able to take profit in the end, right? If it gets to a half a penny and it doesn't even get to a penny, which I firmly believe it will get to a penny, at least $1. But let's say it does get to just a half a penny and you're sitting on $10,000 off of a $200 investment. It feels good to take profit, right? That's well over 20x your investment, or sorry, 10x your investment. You're looking at a pretty substantial gain there, right? Then you get down to a point to where it is at a penny. Well, you gain another $1,000 off of it, or you can take the entire investment, take another $15,000. But the point is that I'm trying to make is accept your profit, right? It's not about holding on to it for dear life, because a lot of people get into situations to where they have $80,000 in profit, $100,000 in profit, but they don't accept anything because they're waiting for that million. And it's like, so you know you can turn that other money into so much more. Imagine with what was going on with AMC and GME, if people didn't find a way to accept any type of profit, which you did have people that didn't. But then you had people that did. And now those same people were able to put money into other things, right? They could put money into Dogecoin if they wanted to. They could put money into Shiba Inu. They could put money into Lunic at the lows, right? So there's so much opportunity to grow your money in other places that it doesn't make sense for you to just hold it all up, especially if you have $140,000 or $450,000 or $1 million, right? This is what the idea is to take profit. I'm not saying that it's completely 100% believable that you're going to take $200 and turn it into 3.5 million. It can happen. I'm not going to lie. It can happen, but the likelihood of it happening is slim to none, because just imagine you get to a point to where, let's say you have diamond hands and you hold on for dear life. You don't let any of this phase you. You get to 1 penny or you get to almost $1 and you're sitting on 1.1 million from a $200 investment. You're telling me throughout this whole entire time that you're holding 2 million coins, this whole entire time you're seeing 500,000, 600,000 off of a $200 investment, that you're not going to be tempted to sell? You're going to be tempted to sell, and you probably are going to sell. So the point is that don't feel ashamed if you do take profit and it continues to run, because you took your profit, you gained your money, you have life-changing amounts of money. $200,000 is life-changing amounts of money. People say that $1 million is life-changing. It is life-changing, but 200,000 is also life-changing. You know how much you can do with $200,000? You can do a lot with it. You know how much taxes you're going to have to pay on $200,000? Literally half of it. But still, even $100,000 is still life-changing amounts of money. You can pay off cars. You can pay off a lot of your mortgage, or all of it, depending, how much your house cost. You can pay off student loan debt for a lot of people. So there's different options that you can pay off those things with. Now, are you going to be able to do everything? Maybe not, but it is life-changing because it changed something within your life. So don't think that you always have to hit the home run, because if that was the case, my 34 million that I have, I would want to hit the home run every time and say, you know what? I'm only accepting a portion of it at $1. I'm not accepting anything at any other stages. No, that's dumb, right? Accept profit when you have it. Accept that you can gain something, and then you'll be able to gain that home run. And the home run doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world. You don't have to bring everybody home. You just have to win the game, right? So anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you didn't go blind by the spreadsheet. But yeah, that's my breakdown, how you can really turn $2 million into like 3 million, or sorry, $200 or 2 million coins into $3 million or so. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.